The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.
On Friday, Prime Minister Kobakhidze and government members met with the private sector representatives in the format of the Business Association of Georgia. Kobakhidze opened the meeting with a macroeconomic overview of the country and noted that in 2021 till 2024, the average annual economic growth stood at 9.4%. He also highlighted the threatening of the lari, the replenishment of foreign exchange reserves and the increase in employment. According to him, from 2022 to 2024, the number of employed persons grew by 185,000 persons, while the average salary exceeded 2,200 lari. The rate of extreme poverty also fell to historic low of 9.4. Irakli Kobakhidze stated that their task is to further accelerate economic growth. According to him, there are several sectors where more can be done, such as energy. He named the practice of reselling permits as the main challenge. In August 2025, the National Bank of Georgia purchased around $200 million through B-Match platform. According to MBG, in total purchases for January-August amounted to $1.5 billion. As a result, as of August, the country's international reserves stood at $5.2 billion. The National Bank will publish data on foreign exchange market operation carried out in September on October 27, 2025. In the first 8 months of 2025, commercial banks operating in Georgia generated a profit of 2.13 billion Georgian lari, according to financial report submitted to MBG. In total, this amount is 109 million or 5.4% higher than the same period in 2024. In August, the volume of bank lending increased by 642 million Georgian lari, reaching 66.8 billion. Georgian lari loan volume rose by 1% during the past months, while year-on-year lending rose stood at 14.8%. According to MBG, as of the end of August 2025, the volume of deposits placed in the banking sector reached 63 billion Georgian lari. Members of the Georgian parliament have registered a bill that would restrict the National Bank's board discretionary right to allocate financial resources from MBG's reserve fund to the government. This measure implements an International Monetary Fund recommendation made in July this year, when the IMF called on the authorities to adopt the relevant legislative amendment. Virtual asset service providers, VASP companies offering user services for holding and managing crypto assets, will come fully under the supervision of the National Bank of Georgia, according to the amendments proposed to the organic law on MBG. As of today, 27 VASP companies are registered and registration procedures are ongoing for several more entities. Parliament has begun work on a new draft law aimed at protecting businesses and consumers, which would cap the maximum fee for payments made by card or payment system operator at 0.5% of the transaction value. Under current practice, the total fee for payments made via POS terminals, which businesses pay on transactions, is significantly higher. The Asian Development Bank approved $360 million loan to finance the construction of the 11.3-kilometer Batumi-Sarpi highway. This road will extend the already opened Batumi bypass road and connect Georgia with Turkey. The project includes the construction of a 7.6-kilometer tunnel and 1.5-kilometer bridge over the Chorochi River. Tbilisi Metro first line will be extended by one station in each direction, announced Tbilisi mayor and ruling party mayoral candidate Kaladze at a municipal government meeting. It should be noted that in April this year, Tbilisi Transport Company launched an international price inquiry to determine the cost of extending Metro Line 1 by 5 kilometers and constructing new stations in Guldani and Varkatili, Tbilisi regions. The inquiry is expected to show how many hundreds of millions of dollars the project will require.
The Checkpoint is presented by GM Pharma, the first international multinational pharmaceutical company in Georgia. GM Pharma, to serve those who need it most.